So after the cancer event, Shawnee decides to invite Tammy over to her house. And she pretty much fills Tammy in on what's been going on with the girls, Brandy and Drea falling out and everything like that. So my thing is, she was telling Tammy that, she was just going in on Drea with Tammy and everything like that. And my thing about it is, no matter how much Drea has annoyed me this motherfucking season, I feel like Shawnee got this underlying dislike for Drea. Because she's the first one to throw shade at her, and I really never can never put my finger on why the hell is she being so fucking disrespectful on the low low like that. Like, we already know that Shawnee ain't no real bitch, so she ain't gonna never come out and say what the problem really is. But at the end of the day, she seemed to have some underlying dislike for Drea. And what's really annoying me with Shawnee is the fact that she keeps on comparing LA to Miami, acting like the LA girls are just the worst human beings in the motherfucking world. When on Miami, you had Evelyn throwing bottles at bitches, you had Tammy bullying bitches and snatching bitches' purses. Peep, them bitches on LA ain't never went that far. So let's just keep it 100, because everybody knows that I was a huge fan of Basketball Wives and I was a very huge fan of Tammy. But let me just keep it 100, because LA, when it comes down to being some gutter bitches, they ain't got shit on Miami. Evelyn was the first to throw a bottle. Evelyn was the first to throw a damn drink. Tammy was the first to hit somebody. Tammy was the first to take somebody's purse and snatch somebody's shit and bully a bitch. She was the first one to do that. And for Shonda to constantly say, in Miami, even though we had our differences, we always found the way to resolve a situation. Bitch, when did you ever resolve your situation with Royce? Because you didn't even want to film with her, and nobody till this day really knows why you didn't even want to film with that bitch. You just didn't like her just because Jennifer and Evelyn did, because all of a sudden you stopped filming with her. And you got this dislike for her, but yet nobody knows what it is. And when Royce request to film with you to discuss the issues on camera, you didn't want to do that because you don't want to show yourself in no fucked up light. See, you messy. You put the stew out there and you stir it up and you watch it get hot. That's what you do. You throw out little darts and everything like that, and then you let the shit explode and you sit back with your hands up like this, like you ain't got nothing to do with it, just like you did in Miami. And I've been called your ass out for it, Shawnee. I'm just over her constantly comparing LA to Miami as if LA is so much worse than Miami. If anything, like I said, Miami was way worse than LA when it came down to the drama and the violence. Shawnee can have several seats and so the fucking Tammy, because I feel like Shawnee only brought Tammy to start up a bunch of shit. Because in my opinion, Tammy don't want to give these girls no chance. She up there ready to get her spot back on reality TV because she ain't had one in a minute. I don't give a fuck about Marriage Boot Camp because I ain't watching. All I'm saying is, I'm not feeling Shawnee and Tammy with this shit, and I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. If you don't like it, that's on you. So we go into Malaysia's betting line shoot. And Angel brings in the lingerie and everything like that, and apparently it wasn't the type of thing that Malaysia was actually looking for her bedding shoot at all, because she said that this is for a bed, like, you know what I'm saying, this is for a bed. She want a motherly type of sexy. She didn't want lingerie and everything like that, which is understandable. I mean, it is for a bedding line. I could see if it was for a bikini line or just some shit that was showing off, to promote Angel and her shit. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. But this for a bedding line, I get why she wanted it to be like a motherly type of sexy. You know what I'm saying? But Angel really didn't see it that way. She felt like Malaysia was being a fucked up person to her by not modeling her clothes. And I understand Malaysia's point of view, but I also understand Angel's point of view. It's kind of like, bitch, you asked me to bring these damn, bring you some shit to wear, but you ain't gonna wear it. Like, if you had a certain sexy that you wanted to go for, the best thing you could have told me was what the fuck you wanted, instead of having me bringing my shit and then you not wear it. So then Angel and Brandy get into it, or whatever. They get into it about the whole thing. Like, Angel asked them about the party, and then, Brandy tells her what it was. Like, she felt like she wasn't there, but, Angel was defending Drea. Brandy felt like Angel wasn't there, so she had no right to say nothing, and yada, yada, yada. So then we get into the girls having brunch. No, It's a cocktail. Shawnee sets up a cocktail with all the girls. Jackie's there, Malaysia's there, Shawnee's there, Brandy's there, and then Angel arrives. Everybody's there really except for Megan. So Angel arrives, then Tammy comes, and everybody meets Tammy. Of course, Jackie already know Tammy and everything like that. And the first thing that Tammy says, "Are y'all lesbians?" Is that the first thing you ask somebody when you meet them? That just rubbed me all the way wrong. That's just like if somebody come up to me and when they first meet me, I get pretty much annoyed when I'm out somewhere and I'm around new people and the first thing they ask is, "Are you gay?" Bitch, isn't it obvious? Why are you asking me this? And why the fuck do you care? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a way you act stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people like, well, if you are gay, then why is it a problem? It's a way you ask people their personal business. And the way Tammy did that, she was being messy. And of course, she really, really, really believes that these bitches is gay. I don't believe that shit, but whatever. So they talk about the Drea situation. Brandy and Angel go back and forth about it. And, I feel like Angel really just needs to just back off. Because I understand that Drea is her friend and I do respect her for riding for her friend. But at the end of the day, if you don't know a situation, then I feel like it's best for you not to say nothing. Because me personally, I'm going to always ride for my friend. But if I don't know a situation, that I'm not gonna speak on said situation if I don't know shit about it. That's what I'm not gonna do. However, I'm not gonna allow my friend to be discussed in my presence. That's just something that I'm not gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a friend who was saying little slick shit about a cousin of mine. I didn't appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So I shut it down. So whether I know about the situation or not, I would prefer to A, walk off, or B, not have you talk about my friend in front of me. If you want to get to know me and you want to do this and you want to do that, never mind the issues you got with my friend. However, you're not going to speak about my friend in front of me, whether the situation is fucked up or not, because the situation with Drea is fucked up. She was wrong for what the fuck she said. And I'm not going to argue with y'all motherfuckers about my video. She was wrong for what the fuck she said at the end of the day. However, I do understand Angel's position. She doesn't want them to be talking about her homegirl in front of her. Can't nobody really get mad with her about that. Because at the end of the day, like I said, if it were me, I wouldn't want nobody talking shit about my friend in front of me either. Like, that's just the bottom line. I don't give a fuck if I'm cool with you. You're not going to discuss my friend in my presence. Bottom line. That's just what it is. Ain't nobody finna do that. I don't agree with that shit. Like, don't talk about somebody's friend in front of them. Whether I know, because only thing I wouldn't do with Angel is try to argue the situation. If I don't know the situation, if I wasn't there, there's nothing I can say. I could be like, well, listen, I wasn't there, so I'm not gonna say shit. But however, please refrain from discussing my friend in front of me. We won't have no problems if you don't discuss her in front of me. Bottom line, and the only thing they could do is respect it, but they don't. So Angel walks off. She doesn't want to deal with it. Tammy brings her back, and Tammy starts talking shit about the other girls and saying how the other girls ain't shit and everything like that. And she walks back to the front. So then she meets with Malaysia, and they discuss Malaysia's friendship with Drea. And Malaysia feels hurt because she's been through a lot of things over the last year. She lost her brother, then she lost her marriage, and Drea wasn't there. And she felt like Drea wasn't there for her downs like she is for her ups. So it makes her feel like, I can be there for you through your ups and your downs, but you can't be down for me when I'm down, when I need you to be there. So how can we call ourselves friends if you're not down for me like that? So I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I've had friends in the past that's there for me in my ups, but not there for me when I needed them. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I get it. So then they start talking about Jackie, and Malaysia pretty much said that she feels like she's not friends with Jackie yet. They are trying to build some shit, but they're not friends. And she feels like with everything that's happened, she's not really comfortable using the word friend with Jackie. So then Tammy meets up with Jackie. They discuss the girls, and Jackie describes the girls as a bunch of misfits and everything like that, but she wants to be so friendly with these misfits at the same damn time, but we ain't gonna talk about that. However, she talks about how they misfits and everything like that, and they want to blame everything on Jackie because Jackie got it all and Jackie got this and Jackie got that. So then when she talks about her friendship with Malaysia, that's when Jackie was like, well, no, that's when Tammy was like, well, I feel like Malaysia really don't like you like that. So when she said that, she automatically got in her feelings, started saying how hurt she was and yada, yada, yada. My thing is, bitch, why the fuck are you so mad? You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck are you mad? It's not like Malaysia said the shit behind your back. She said it to your face that she feel like y'all not friends like that. She doesn't feel comfortable calling you her friend due to what the fuck y'all not already been through. So why the hell do you feel any kind of way about her saying that? You know what I'm saying? And I felt like Tammy was being messy by even doing it. You know, you going from girl to girl, soaking up information and running back to the other girl telling folks shit. The same shit that you accused Mika Claxton of doing. You doing the same shit. You coming into an unfamiliar territory. You don't even know these girls, but you already creating drama. The same shit Mika Claxton did. The same shit you popped her for. That's why I hope one of these girls pop your ass. Because you being messy and I ain't for it. So at Malaysia's event, you know, everybody's there, including Jackie, but Jackie got a chip on her shoulder. If she gonna have a chip on her shoulder, she shouldn't even be there. That's how I feel. If I don't feel comfortable in a situation and I found out you said this and that, if I'm gonna come to you to your event to support you, I'll do it. I'm just not gonna speak on an issue at hand that I got with you at your event. I'm gonna wait till after the fact that it's over. But she comes in with a chip on her shoulder. She mad as hell. Tammy brings up the situation. She said, I talked to you and then I talked to her and she told me that she feels like y'all friends. And I told her that you don't feel like you're friends with her. And she said, well, we're not. Jackie automatically gets upset. She takes off her shoes. She does this, she does that, always doing the most. My thing about it is she starts throwing shade at Malaysia, talking about her husband and everything like that, talking about how she ain't got no husband. And see, this is the reason why these bitches don't want to fuck with you right there. The first thing you do is go for the fucking juggler when you get upset. That's the first thing your ass do. And another thing that pissed me off with Jackie, you sitting up here talking about Dre was wrong for what she said about cancer, but bitch, you laughed when Sunday said something about Brandy's cancer. See, Jackie is one big fucking hypocrite. And my thing about it is, bitch, you so desperate to be friends with motherfuckers who's close in age with your fucking daughter, and you older than all of them. You're old enough to be their damn auntie, bitch. Who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? And Tammy, you and your hair is getting on my nerves. Your ass been sitting up here, you still can't get your hair right after all these motherfucking years. That blonde shit you had your head look like some motherfucking chicken tetrazzini, bitch. Like, you getting on my nerves, you being messy as fuck, and I feel like you just doing the most to take over the show. Cause if Miami was all that the shit when they got canceled, bitch, apparently it wasn't shit to VH1. After Evelyn left, they didn't want to have nothing else to do with the show, cause apparently she carried the show, unlike you. So have a motherfucking seat, Tammy. I'm just not. I thought that I would like Tammy because everybody knows that I was a huge fan of her, but she just ruined it for me. I'm not feeling this messy shit she doing because the same shit she accused Mika Claxton of doing the third season of Miami season, she doing the same thing. I ain't for it. And the episode ends with Malaysia confront Jackie, so I can't wait to see the outcome of that. And I'm out of here, y'all. Peace. And I'm back.